Okay, here is a look at set 6061. Lego set, vintage Lego set from 1984, the Siege Tower. And yeah, you get a lot with this little set. A lot of stuff to play with and create create battle scenes and stuff like that, which is really great. And you could add this wall. It's always great to have some wall pieces. 1984 is the first year of them coming out with the wall pieces, and in my opinion, the first real year of Lego Castle. Obviously, there was the Lego Castle, the yellow castle before then. Excuse me, my apologies. But yeah, this would have been a nice little add-on. The battle scene in the instructions and the advertisement photos for it show the Lion Knights coming up to the wall of other fellow Lion Knights and battling it out, like so. I don't get that. I guess it's great to show you how to use it or what it's supposed to be used for. That's cool. Maybe it's a training facility by itself. But you could add this into other castle sets, other Lion Knight sets, or otherwise. You could trade this set out and make the Falcons use the Siege Tower, or vice versa. You could throw this wall into a Falcon's castle and make the little troop of Lion Knights soldiers and Lion Knight be sieging a Falcon's fortress. I don't know. You could definitely interchange it and do whatever you want with it. So yeah, let's start with the minifigures. Of course, you've got a couple of you got 3 crossed axe soldiers. Sorry. Here we go. And this is a pretty decent shape. Usually they've just been all faded away at this point in history. And this guy's looks pretty good. And third one, Archer. Archer's looks pretty decent as well. So surprisingly good shape as well for those minifigures. That's great. And then you get one Lion Knight into the mix, and he is he's got a white horse, blue shield, like a blue torso and arms and legs, with the breastplate printing on a red torso, and then the typical helmet. Yeah, but no cape on this guy, or flag, or lance. He just has a sword. Not sure if he's supposed to have 2 swords, one in the clip or one not, but for a single clip saddle, sorry, my terms are slow. For a single clip saddle, this is in good shape. It's not busted, it's not distressed, but that may be partially because this guy doesn't have a third item. So that's something to keep in mind. That's interesting. So yeah, he's in pretty good shape. It looks really good. His head's a little loose, but but this horse has been through the ringer. It is kind of hard to tell in the light, but it's brown all over. Oof. I tried wiping it, doing a quick wipe down, but it may need a good scrubbing or washing. That is a dirty old horse. It still looks pretty good on camera. It's not terrible. Anyways, always a good looking knight. You get this ladder piece, and I don't know, this is 1984, so I don't know if they had these before 1984 or in mini sets after just basically fireman sets mostly. So that's pretty cool. Not much to the wall as you look around back, flip it around. It's got this little, sort of like a little end table. You could set something on there. It's pretty cute. You could definitely set a cup on there or something like that. Yeah, just some little stand to set stuff on. Not much to the wall part of it. Now the main the main reason for the set, it's called Siege Tower. So this Siege Tower is a really good design. We'll talk about the functionality in a minute, but this design is great. I mean, it looks like the real thing. And you've got these handles here, so you can place minifigures on these antenna pieces going through the sides, and you could push it like that. That all makes really good sense. This looks real. I mean, the scale of it is great. And then you've got this Technic piece on this side to raise and lower it, kind of like a drawbridge or something. So you raise it up, lock it in place, push it across the battlefield, and then you're good to go. It doesn't drop the best, but I had to kind of replace the string for a different type of string, and this is not the smoothest string, but I'm not going to be using it in action a lot. I'm just going to be using it for display mostly. I like the brick builtness of everything. These side pieces look great. That kind of adds a nice texture, or like it's riveted or something together. I don't know. Pieces of wood. That's kind of what they were going for when they did stuff all black, just to kind of mimic real wood. Yeah, and this bridge piece comes down, and then it's just the right height to get over one of these walls, one of the castle wall pieces. Perfect on ramp here. There's only like one complaint, and that is, how did they get up here to begin with? I suppose maybe you could take, what I was thinking of is taking this ladder and mounting it a certain way, possibly. But I don't know if that would work either, because then you can't get through. Or you could just do it temporarily like this. That would kind of make sense on the battlefield as you go, but I don't know how you would carry it. Or, I got it. I just thought of this. You could do that. There you go. That's sort of a temporary fix. So I don't know, maybe you have a way, or kind of an alternate build that you use, or a different idea for them to get up to this level and then maybe that level when they're approaching the battlefield. So I don't know. All in all, that's great. You could even, wow, down here you could put a bunch of soldiers. You could carry stuff, carry weapons, carry supplies. Yeah, it's great. It's a good design. It's a fun build. It's really tall. It's a lot taller than it looks. So that's awesome. But that's that. I don't know if there's much else to say other than it's definitely a lot of fun, a lot of playability to this little set here. Siege Tower looks great. It's really tall, formidable. Yeah, it looks great. This is a great set. It's awesome. Thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for more.